Welcome to section 4.3, taxes. I feel like I can hear heart palpitations from the other side of the computer. I'm sorry guys, hang in there. This is not as bad as it seems. I do have to make a disclaimer that I am not a tax professional. I am just going to be teaching you the basics here. As a small business owner, there are several taxes that you have to prepare for. The first one is self-employment tax. This is your Medicare and Social Security. This is when you will owe taxes when you earn more than $400 in one calendar year. You will need to file a Schedule SE. I typically put about 20% of my earnings each month aside so that I have no surprises and I am not blindsided when taxes are due and I owe. Number 2, business profit and loss. This is federal income tax with a Schedule C that you file annually. This shows the profit and loss of your business during one calendar year. This is where it gets really tricky. This is where it's vital to hire a certified public accountant, CPA, or a tax accountant that will help you work through this complex form of tax. They are really worth the investment, and you can write this expense off in your business. It's a win-win for sure. Number 3, state income tax. Not all states, but some states require you to pay taxes on your business profits. For instance, I live in Florida. We don't pay state taxes here. Number 4, state sales tax. This is where you'll collect and remit sales tax within your state. Check the guidelines of your state sales tax at TaxJar.com because each state has a different set of rules and regulations, which makes it very confusing. There is no value added tax in the USA. Let's talk a little bit more about state sales tax and the word nexus. Nexus is a term used to describe an individual who has a tax presence in a particular state. For example, as I live in Florida, I run an online business from my home. I have nexus in Florida. I'm responsible for collecting sales tax and remitting to the state of Florida quarterly. So if someone purchases from my store that also lives in Florida, I have to collect from them sales tax, and then I have to hold that in a safe place until the quarter is up, and I have to pay that to the state of Florida. Now, if someone from North Carolina purchased from me, I do not need to collect sales tax. Each state has a different percentage that they collect for sales tax. Florida collects around 7%, but each sometimes surtax is different. It can get really tricky. So again, I cannot stress enough how much I recommend a CPA. Let's talk about my favorite part, tax deductions. Everything you use to help you run your business is a tax write-off. Tax write-offs are beautiful because it lowers your taxable income and ultimately lowers the number that you owe for that calendar year. Keep track of everything.